Good morning. Happy Thursday. My name's Steve Coleman, and I'm just going to walk you through my portfolio right now, starting with my spreadsheet. Before I purchased two stocks this morning, right before markets open, this is a spreadsheet I use to track everything in my portfolio from how the performance is, portfolio by sector, my stock breakdown, and then currently the dividends received. So we're only halfway through May, so there's one more big bump I'm expecting. That should take this up to the $12 mark. So yeah, right now things are in the red. I'm primarily focusing on my tax-free savings accounts. That's why it represents 95% of everything. And so what the number one way I use this spreadsheet is here's the 11 positions I currently have in my tax-free savings account. I'll review this before purchasing any stocks. So here I've sorted it by unrealized gains or losses to see kind of, okay, what's winning, what's not. Are there any positions that I should average down versus purchasing some new positions? So because the stock market's been a little crazy this week, a lot of stocks are down, as you can see here, or at least down from the point where I purchased them. I think it's a great opportunity to purchase to average down on some of my positions. So first and foremost, like looking here, Brookfield's Renewable Partners, I'm down like 32%. Yeah, not great. Right now, it makes up 25% of my holdings. So I'm not going to, as much as I feel like, man, this is the most logical choice to purchase more stocks to kind of average down this price. Because it's 25% of my portfolio, I'm not going to do that. Versus, here I got 17%, which is only 2% of my actual holdings. This one, Interjex Renewable Energy, makes way more sense to purchase some stocks at this like $18.75 mark to, you know, average down the price, and just it's a dividend paying stock of currently right now the yield is 3.59%, so that's good. I like to try and make sure it's kind of, I'm averaging around 4%, which if I kind of go back to my dashboard here, right now at 3.65, so I'm not quite there yet. And the other one is Manulife, so it's negative 5%. So it seems like a logical choice too to kind of put some more money into these stocks. And again, like 4.38%. That I like, so that is that's what's influencing then the stock positions that I plan on purchasing today. So I'm going to jump back over to, there we go. Wealthsimple Trade, I moved some money over this morning. This is pay week, so every Thursday, every other week, put money in. So let's take a look at that. Right now, here's my personal account, which I'm just leaving it. It's, yeah, performance down 42%. It's taken quite a beating. These are the first three stocks that I purchased. Didn't quite have a great strategy at that point, so I think that's really reflective in how it's performing, or its market. Time in the market is better than trying to time the market, as they say. So, but we're going to focus on the tax-free savings account. So right now it's up. It's saying it's up 23, but that's because I just added some money. So yesterday it's actually down. So again, the markets have taken quite a beating. Yeah, this doesn't even just really reflect it very well. But here you can kind of see, Brookfield Renewables, like I said, it's down quite a bit. It's pulling the whole portfolio down. So that's why there's really a negative return right now ever since the beginning of this month. But other ones, they're just down marginally, $1.33. Royal Bank has been my biggest performer, up 12%, which is great. RioCan's been great, almost 5%. And then I think BZE, yeah, just marginally, but just 1.24%. So it's funny that some of the stocks where I actually, are a customer other than RioCan, that they're doing better. So I do believe kind of sometimes investing in something you actually really know is sound advice. So the two stocks that I plan on purchasing then are, yeah, like I said, energetics. So it's clearly a bit of a dip right now. So, but I look at kind of the long term, like I'm pretty sure that it's going to be able to kind of keep recovering. Again, it pays a great dividend. Um, yeah, so I think this is a perfect time again to kind of get into this to purchase the stock. So I am going to buy 8 for 150. There's not enough funds to complete this trade. And that's because I did not choose my tax-free savings account. Whew, had me worried there. All right, so let's buy that. I'm just going to do a market buy because, again, I'm averaging down, so I'm happy kind of with the price where it's at. Sometimes I do a limit buy if it's a smaller percentage change to see if I can actually get a better deal. Continue, place order, done. Awesome. So the next one is Manulife. And I'm going to pick up, gotta remember to change that each time, 4 shares of Manulife. So again, like here we kind of look at the 1 week, actually 1 month might even show it better. Quite a bit of dip here, down 5%, but obviously long term, it's pretty steady, so of course all of us would have loved to have bought it down here at the crash of March 2020, but buying here, I think, I feel pretty confident. As well as like the yield right now is a 4.38%. So that's right on target. Try and aim for 4% or higher dividend yield to have that average 4% or greater. So we're going to buy these right now. Next, continue, place order, done. So that leaves me with basically just $4.47. So I'm just going to park that money till next time. So there we go. The portfolio is up to date. And then here we can see, that kind of, where am I looking? Rio. No, I'm looking for this one. So Brookfield now kind of represents a smaller percent, still 25%. Still a huge part of my portfolio, but I'm really trying to get this 25% down to closer to 10%. But of course, to do that, I'm going to have to add a whole lot more money to the account. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually jump over to my spreadsheet here. So I keep track of all the different transactions that I do. I kind of started auto-populating some of this stuff right here. Of course, right now, I don't know how much, if that's supposed to be 4, 8. I don't know how much I actually purchased these for. I'm going to have to wait till the markets actually open and the transactions go through. But here I kind of put roughly what that price was based on the day before. So if I go over to my dashboard here, I can now see, my monthly dividend income roughly is going to be around $12, just a penny shy, which is great. So my goal for by the end of this year is to be $30 of monthly dividend income. And I think I've said this before, or maybe I will in a future video. I'm kind of editing a few at the same time right now. The plan is that basically starting 2022, making $1 a day on dividends. So want to get this annual dividend income up to 365. So then, yeah, I can kind of say, my dividends basically pay me $1 a day. And of course, just keep it going, growing from there. So, reinvesting those dividends automatically into more stocks to grow the portfolio. So this was just a kind of a quick little video to kind of show you the spreadsheet, how I'm tracking all my stocks. And so, yeah, this kind of changed. Yeah, that was 18%. Now it's down to 17. Manulife was 3%, 5%, 5.52%. Now it's down to 3%. So I have kind of reduced my unrealized gains there. So Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this quick and dirty video. If you did, like, subscribe. I basically do this style of video every other week. In between, I do try and kind of produce a little bit more educational style videos talking about different topics. If there's anything that you want to talk about, like leave me a comment and I will be very willing to do some research. Video coming up is I just finished reading 3 personal finance books back to back, and want to kind of go over with all of you kind of the top 3 things that these 3 books pretty much all said. You know, just different ways depending on the author. Um, there's a lot of overlap. I feel if I read a 4th book, I would start to not be learning as much, but really enjoyed them. I will highly recommend them, but that's a future video. So yeah, like, subscribe, stick around, and have yourself a great day and keep it in the green, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.